So everyone's asking me, how did I end up in an office building? Well, today I will tell you the story on how I ended up in an office building in New York City. But before that, I just got back from the gym, so I gotta take a shower, so I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, I showered, and guess what? I'm wearing color. Different shirt, different day, different color. Anyway, I'm not gonna get into the whole tips and tricks on how to move out here to New York, because not even I really know. But I've lived out here for almost a year and 3 months. I've lived in Jersey pretty much the whole entire time. I never lived in New York City itself, but now I am here. And how did I get here in this situation? Well, pretty much trying to get a place in Brooklyn, Manhattan, it's very difficult. And to get a place is kind of crazy. So just to quickly get into this very fast, you basically need to make 40 times the annual rent. So if the rent is $2,000, which is pretty typical for a place, if you're getting a 1-bedroom and a restroom, you need to make at least $80,000 a year. That's kind of a lot of money. Even for myself, that's a lot. Now, if you're trying to use a guarantor, right? Because, maybe your parents will help support you because you're, trying to make it out here. Your guarantors need to make 80 times the annual rent. So that's nuts. That's already really insane. My parents don't even make close to that amount. Now the thing is like, oh, JQ, you could probably find a place for $1,000 or $1,500. That's hard. That's like literally none, unless you're living in a communal, like you have to use a communal restroom and shower and you live in a box. It's like $1,200, but those are far and few unless you want to live in Hell's Kitchen, which isn't the best area either. So a lot of the 1-beds and stuff are between the prices of $1,600 and upwards. And obviously the more money you spend, the better off it is. But the problem though is I don't make 40 times the annual rent, which is nuts. And since I am self-employed, I get paid through YouTube and Patreon and selling clothes. A lot of that is considered unreliable money. No matter if I'm making $5,000 a year, $5,000 a month or $4,000 a month, $6,000. If I was making 6 figures, it's still questionable. So the thing is, it's really hard to get a place unless you know someone or you get roommates. So that's the other opportunity that I might possibly do is get roommates, and currently looking for some, but it's kind of tricky. Getting good roommates, people that are reliable, that you trust, that will pay rent. And yeah, I don't really have any friends that are trying to move out here. So basically I live in a month-to-month lease. So I live in this office building. Now the question might be, why an office building? Well, because it was the only option, really. I did live in Jersey for a full year, so I had renting history, and I have a really good credit score. I have a 726. But that don't matter because it's can you even pay? Anyway, that's the story, that's the lore of why I live in an office building now. It was the only option for me. And yeah, it doesn't get any better than that. So now I will show you around my place, because that's why you came to watch this video. You want to see the office building tour. So here we are. So first, when you come into the room, you see this clothing rack. I have my pants on this side. I have a bunch of blazers and hoodies and stuff on this side. And then at the very bottom rack, I got my shoes, my other pants and stuff that I got. Down there, it's mostly denim stuff. I'll show a collection one day of just a bunch of random stuff that I have. Stay tuned for that. Now, right over here, I have some material that is for the brand. We have this jersey material that we picked up from, I think, Dion Lee. I think that's where we got it from. Also, thank you to everyone who purchased a bag. They are currently being made, and hopefully they'll be shipped out as soon as possible. Remember, it's only one leather maker making them, and we did sell out very quickly. We sold 4 in 10 seconds. That's some supreme sellout times. It's crazy. Anyway, back to the room tour. I'm doing this all in one take. So right here, we have a closet. We have sweaters, shirts, and miscellaneous stuff that I just couldn't fit on the racks that I don't want. Most of my gym clothes are at the very bottom, but some things that are in here. We got some Golf Lafleur's, Flower Boy era, I don't know. Also, I got it like that You know, I got the old black pair. They're pretty beat. Now, furthering on, we have my transparent speaker down there, and there's a reason for that. Well, I'll explain later. And I got my rugs as well going down on the entryway right here. They're all brain dead rugs if you're curious on what they are. There's my bag that I just set over there usually. Now, over here, I have my other clothing rack full of stuff. I got some leather jackets right here that I am going to condition at some point. I'm gonna make a video about it. I don't know when. And I also have, like, most of the leather jackets are covering it up, but I have a bunch of like shirts, undershirts, and just like dress shirts that I usually just wear. And at the bottom rack over here, we just have my t-shirts and stuff, which very small. I have a very small wardrobe of clothes that I've just been collecting over time. It's been about like 6 years, and this is pretty much my entire wardrobe. That's pretty much all on these 2 racks of clothes. Now on the bottom here, we have like more boots and tennis shoes, kind of. Got some Rick Owens right there, some ROAs, Eric Payne's, yada yada. I also recently picked this bad boy up. 40 bucks, they're destroyed. I wear them for the gym. Now you might be wondering what this bag of stuff is. That is mostly stuff that I sell. I do resell on the side for extra money. Because as you know, this YouTube stuff ain't paying well. So, you know, I gotta make extra change somewhere. Now moving forward, we have my workstation. You know, I have a nice chair, pretty cool. My laptop and all my gear and stuff that I have over here. It's just a regular desk. Then I got my tools in here. Usually I'll like put knives and stuff in here. Just my little work desk. Nothing special. Obviously I got a plant collection on this side. It's pretty neat. Just plants. If you're wondering what that is, you're supposed to burn it. It's supposed to smell something. Shout out TV for sending that to me. But I got my plants over here. I had no other room where else to place them at all, so that just kind of is where they are. And last but not least, we have this big giant IKEA mirror that I stare at myself in sometimes, and I take cool fit pics in it. Right over here we have my collection of fragrances, books, and like some records, and then on top I also have like a bunch of like accessories like rings and jewelry that I wear. Now the reason the transparent speaker is over there on the other side on the ground is because it originally goes up here, but the light was shining over there, and if you know about fragrances and sunlight, it's not a good mix, so that's where that's at right now. But anyway, moving forward, we got my floor bed. I sleep on this all the time. I know for a lot of people, you know, people were yelling at me about my mattress being on the ground. This mattress is made to be on the floor. It is a Floyd mattress. If you're curious about where I got it, that's where I got it from. I sold a pair of boots, if you're wondering how I even purchased it. I sold a pair of boots that I got for like 400 bucks. I sold them for 1,200, and I got a mattress because it was either mattress or boots. Mattress or boots. I picked mattress. I think the mattress was a better investment just in general. And it's a very comfortable mattress at that. I also have a rug down here that I kind of just, you know, I lay down on sometimes. I got it from IKEA as well as that little shelf situation there. But that's pretty much my room. It's a pretty boring room. It does the job. It's pretty nice though. It's cool, it's nice, it's neat, but I still live in an office building, so it doesn't get any better than that. Now moving forward, let's venture off into the living room, restroom, and extra room that I do have. So this is my living room. I got a pantry back there that I will show right now. It's pretty big, it's a walk-in. I don't even really use much in there, but this is my living room. I have a green couch in the background right there. Let's zoom into that. Very minimalist room setup. I don't really have much in here just cause, you know, moving around. I don't know when I'm gonna leave this place, this purgatory that I live in currently, but I have my West Elm couch there that was gifted to me from my sister, and then I have this bike that I've been biking around town to get to the gym, to go to forests and just kind of sit there. But yeah, this is my setup right now. I got a plant. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good setup. I got the ceilings, pretty cool. And I have this nice huge window right here that I will not dox where I live, so I can't really show that. But yeah, this is the entire room that I got going on here. Moving forward, we have my kitchen, which you can see is pretty normal kitchen. Nothing crazy to really see here. Got a lot of cabinets going on all the way down. We have my air fryer. Get an air fryer. I'm being serious right now. Air fryer is the best thing I ever purchased. I don't even use the stove. I just use the air fryer. This is also an air fryer slash pressure cooker. Taller than my fridge here that I got going on over here. Got my recycling bins and trash bins right over here. And then I got my beautiful view of tree and office. I mean, who wouldn't want to live in the life of luxury here? It's so good. That's the door to outside. I just have to like walk down and then, you know, proceed to go outside. But I bring my bike up here so it doesn't get stolen, obviously. It doesn't get any better than this with the amount of space just for New York in general. Technically a 2-bedroom, but the second room is like kind of an office space, which I will show right now because I forgot to show that. So hopefully I find something at some point and you won't need to see me in this office building anymore. Well, that concludes the office tour. I hope you enjoyed my downfall of, you know, ending up in a very comedic office building slash living arrangement. I really am going to be working nonstop to hopefully move out of this situation. The main reason why I wasn't able to even post anything was because I was just looking for a freaking apartment and I kept getting declined, denied, and just thrown out into the streets of the New York City. I just couldn't find anything. So that's the only reason why I wasn't able to post anything. I'm so sorry. But now I'm back in the saddle and I'll be able to be posting more. So I'll see you in the next video at some point. And I hope you enjoyed this video. See you guys later. Peace. Yeah.